Hello, and welcome to Brandon NICU. Now that you have had your virtual tour, I'm going to be going over your parent information binder so you know just a little bit more about our NICU. This binder will be in every room for you to review and read again. This is the family guide, our first page, and I'm going to point out a few things to you. Preventing infection, making sure that every person, every time, as you enter and exit Purells. Cell phones you can use in your room, but we would like you to turn it on vibrate. The television you can use, but make sure you turn it off at a reasonable hour and don't have the volume up too high because your baby is still resting and needs to grow and heal. Visitors, we have a restrictive policy right now. There are only one person at the bedtime or two, depending on what time you see this video and what has occurred because of COVID-19. So we do have very restricted visiting guidelines at this time. Your curtains in your room, you can pull to, and if you need privacy, and you can pull your door to with privacy as well. But make sure that when you pull your curtains to, you don't cover the beveled edge where the nurses sit so they can still see what's going on with your baby. And the doors you can pull to, but leave open just a little crack so that they can hear any pumps that go off that are not life-saving devices. Your food storage you can put in your refrigerator in your baby's room, but make sure you leave the bottom shelf for breast milk or formula. Your personal belongings you will put in the cabinet and not store anything on the counter because that is one of the places that the staff needs to work. Here is the rest of the information, a website, and down here are the phone numbers that can be used to call into the unit. Now, all of our breastfeeding moms will get from us free breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and this is the page you will find it on. Anybody else who is a guest, or if dad is staying in the room, then he can get a guest meal tray, and they put it right attached to the baby's room charge. And it's $6 for breakfast, $7 for lunch and dinner. Over here is the after-hours meal. Should it be like 8:30, the kitchen is closed, you're still hungry, you can get a boxed meal lunch, and that would be $6 for breakfast, $7 for lunch and dinner for the support person, and for moms that are breastfeeding, it's free. This is the parent's role at rounds. Rounds are when the whole entire team that is assisting your baby and on your baby's care team go from room to room to room. They talk about the plan of the day, what they're going to do next, how they're going to help you get home, and they're going to ask questions. They're going to answer your questions. We want you to be an active participant in that. And our rounds are between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. And pediatric surgeries rounds are between 5:45 and 7:30 a.m. This is about bedside shift report, and the nurses may be giving shift report in your baby's room, or they might be giving it on the outside of the room. These are us three parent hosts, our bios, and what we went through with our babies in the NICU. And each one of us, the reason why we're here and hired is because we all had babies in the neonatal ICU. We have a spiritual care team. Should you need them, just let us know, let your nurse know or the clerks, and they will page them and they can come to your bedside. We have our child life specialist on hand, so should you need them for any memory making or any kind of support, we can also contact them. They are in our office as well. This is about the oxygen use in your baby's room, feeding your baby in your room. family-centered care and what that means. And we don't just take care of the patient, we take care of the whole family. So these are different things that we use to assist you. Partners in care means you being an active participant in your baby's care and in your surroundings. What can you do in your room to foster a healing environment? We also have infant massage. So if you would like to learn how to do massage on your baby, at the clerk's desk there is a sign-up clipboard. You just sign up on that and they will come to your room, providing they have somebody on that day or that week that you're here to do that. This is all about the lighting in your baby's room. This is the book cart that we have available. If there are any books that you think you might want, just let us know. We can drop them off to your room from topics that you might be interested in. We promote skin-to-skin time with your baby. The reason why we do that is because it works and there's science behind it. You will see these little signs right here in your room. They're little magnets, and they will be placed on your baby's isolette to what degree that you're going to be doing skin-to-skin care. And that comes in many different forms. A hand hug, an arm embrace, or full-on skin-to-skin. And it's reserved for both moms and dads. We did that. We also have a graduate reunion. And this is once a year. It's a big Halloween party. There's ballpark 400 people that attend. And when you are admitted, you will get a little 3x5 sheet of paper that you can sign up to get email graduate reunion alerts. This is a list of who's who, what our titles are, and how we serve you. This is all about self-care for moms and dads. The reason why we put this in here is because it is so important that moms and dads also take care of themselves. Postpartum depression is a real thing, not only for moms, but dads as well. And we are here to help and assist you. This is a quick reference guide to our Get Well Network system and how you are going to be using the controls in your room. And this is all about our Buckle Up program. It's a free program. You would call that number when it is time to be discharged, a day or two before you're discharged, if you haven't already had your class, and they will discuss with you what is the next step and what you need. And then on the back, last but not least, this is our private Facebook group. You can request to join. It is only for NICU parents that have been in the U of M NICU. So you will find on there previous NICU parents and current. Takes sometimes up to a week to be accepted on the group. And once you're on, you can stay on for life or take yourself off when you need it. But on there, we give updates and give surveys and give you all kinds of great information. Plus, you can connect with other parents that have gone through similar experiences that you have. And also on that site, it is HIPAA compliant. So when you first get on, you have to sign the form that is at the very first post. Otherwise, you will most likely end up you won't be on the site. They won't allow you to be on there. So we're HIPAA compliant. It's gone through our legal department, and we're here to help in any way we can. That concludes our parent information binder session. I hope this helped. And if there's anything we can do to let you know, please call one of the numbers that you saw in this presentation and ask to be transferred to the parent host. Thanks again, and we'll see you when you get here. Bye now.